Hello, Red Bluff. Todd Brosey, Superintendent, Red Bluff High School District, standing here in the future Spartan Pavilion. The pavilion will be the new home to our indoor competitive athletic teams, and it is one of the many improvements being made to our campus supported by Measure J. In 2015, the district embarked on a journey to drastically improve the learning facilities at Red Bluff High School. The district was struggling to maintain the aging buildings, infrastructure, and grounds, and as a result, there were health and safety concerns, not to mention the opportunities our students were missing out by not having up-to-date facilities. 4 years later, we are finally seeing the effects of the effort of the entire community. It's been a long journey filled with highs and lows and everything in between. So many people played important roles in getting us here today. What started as a small idea is resulting now in a campus-wide transformation that will be enjoyed by our community for many years to come. The first step in this journey was to perform a facilities needs assessment along with a local survey to assess the interest of the Red Bluff community. Once we identified that there was an interest, a group of local citizens participated in a community engagement committee. This committee met every Thursday evening in May, analyzing facilities, funding, and student achievement. It resulted in a consensus report to the board recommending that school facility bond be placed on the ballot. Enjoy as you meet some of the key people that helped along the way from the early stages until now and their thoughts on the campus improvements.
Was part of the program several years ago to put together the study about the possibility of the bond issue. It was important for us to see what the current situation was with the different classrooms, the facilities, and it was clear as we looked that there were two specific kinds of problems, maybe even three. One of them was outdated facilities, one of them was crowded facilities, the other one had to do with needing more modern stuff. And so as we put together the plan and as Todd and his group came back to us with possibilities of what could be done, it was a very, very ambitious project. If you've not been on this campus in the last 2 years, you are in for something that will surprise you. It is really, really a different kind of place. I think it lends itself to better education. I think it will help the kids to be in a better learning environment. And I'm certain that the staff is thrilled to death to have this new facility.
I've been with the district for the past 16 years and have witnessed firsthand the time, the energy, and the resources put into maintaining these facilities. Prior to the bond in 2016, we were just barely keeping our heads above water in maintaining all the issues going on. The age and the wear and tear on the buildings were just taking a toll. I can vividly remember Mike Fox coming into my office almost on a daily basis, just bringing to our attention the multiple issues that we're having to face.
Roof leaks, gas leaks, sewage leaks, trip hazards, HVAC failures, not to mention the deteriorating classrooms. We really were just keeping afloat, like you mentioned. Not only that, the campus is so large, it has always been difficult to maintain, let alone taking care of so many projects. For example, the village.
Yeah, those were some crazy times. That's why these improvement projects are so great. Not only are we modernizing rooms and constructing new buildings, we are repairing old infrastructure. It really was amazing this summer to be part of the campus improvements. We put some long days in, but it sure was worth it to be able to provide these awesome facilities for our students. And to top it off, we will have all the as-built plans on file. So the next time we dig, we shouldn't run into any underground fuel storage tanks.
Really, without Measure J, we would still be band-aiding our facilities. Now we are able to provide amazing facilities to our students while utilizing our space more effectively. We're so thankful to the community for their support and are so proud and very excited to offer these amazing facilities to our students.
I've witnessed firsthand the need to improve the facilities at Red Bluff High School, especially the Ag Building. I currently sit on the Citizens Oversight Committee for Measure J. Our committee is responsible for monitoring the expenditures of Measure J to make sure the projects are on the voter approved list. The committee works closely with administration and review bid amounts, expenditure reports, and annual audits. The committee experience has been rewarding, being able to see the improvements from the planning phase to the actual construction. There have been a lot of work done by a number of people. The community should be proud. I am most proud that our students will have state-of-the-art classrooms in science and ag science that will allow our teachers to present hands-on project-based learning. This will prepare them for the next part of their life in college and career. I am also proud that these improvements will serve the families for generations to come.
Once the bond passed, the district immediately hired an architect. And from February to June of 2017, the architect facilitated a steering committee consisting of teachers, administrators, and board members. And their purpose was to identify goals and objectives for the project and identify what areas of improvement needed to happen first.
We were hired by the district to develop the master plan for Red Bluff High School. We had brainstorming sessions, looked at what the committee envisioned for the future of the high school. We developed goals and objectives, what they wanted to accomplish, and presented some rough sketches of possible ideas or configurations that the campus could take based on those goals and objectives. So we're looking forward to continuing to complete the buildings that are under construction, the modernization, as well as the final phase. It's been a great experience working with the school district. The steering committee had great ideas. We really see that this master plan grew out of the ideas and concepts generated in those meetings with the steering committee, and they were providing input every step of the way, as well as working with the district staff and teachers with all the input involved. It's been a great experience working with the school district and the administration.
So the bond experience for me has been quite unique. I was fortunate enough in 2017 to be on the steering committee and see literally a blank piece of paper where the faculty, administration, and others were able to put their input on what they wanted to have. The two that stick out the most for me are the cafeteria and the science buildings. We sat in and tried to figure out the best way we could have the best facilities here at Red Bluff High School, and I've seen them come to fruition from being a blank piece of paper to now being here, and they are beautiful, and I think our school will be one of the best in the North State with our facilities.
All the time and effort that went into designing the master plan is now paying off. We are starting the year with a new science building, cafeteria, 22 modernized classrooms, as well as team rooms and the Spartan Pavilion. Let's hear from some of our staff, former and present, on their thoughts about the new campus.
If you haven't been to our campus in quite some time, you really need to come visit, because it's not the high school that you know of the last 40 or 50 years. This is a hub for our community, and we would like you to come on campus and check out all the improvements, and I would love to personally show you around. So please contact Rich Assey, Principal at Red Bluff High School, Todd Brosey, Superintendent. If you have any questions, we'd love to show you around. We're proud of this facility, and it belongs to all of us.
Welcome to the new Red Bluff High School. We are doing a lot of work here. It's very exciting. Some of you don't know, I used to go to school here, went to high school, graduated here. Where we're standing right now used to be our softball fields. This used to be all field. That used to be our track out there. We didn't have this. We didn't have the PAC. We had a girls' locker room on the other side. Lots of changes at this school now. The most exciting thing is the Spartan Pavilion right behind me. Brand new state-of-the-art facility. Everything is done top notch. We have a snack bar, we have storage, it'll house more people, and I think the community will love it.
I am so proud and impressed with our new facility here at Red Bluff High School. I can remember back in the day when I first started teaching, and then for several years, there were 3 boards that slid up and down in room 204 where I started out. The facility here now is so up to date and so nice, and has the ability to accommodate all kinds of needs and all kinds of students. And I want the administration and people involved in developing this to realize that we really do appreciate this as a community and to the community.
For construction on campus, starting with this football field, it's a great new field that involves all the other sports to play on it, including soccer, which is one of my favorite sports to play. Science rooms are super interesting. They have lots more room. They have a lot more technology. So our new Spartan Plaza has lots more seating. Lots of people can hang out. It's a nice air conditioning area. It looks beautiful inside. There's lots of different food items to choose from. The way it's set up is super cool. So the Ag building is also under construction. It's going to be the new one for the students. So it gives them lots of new opportunities, lots more workspace, a bigger and better environment for them to work in their field. So the Spartan Pavilion is a great new place that's under construction. It has lots of air conditioning, lots of room. Me and the other students are super excited to be part of it, and we thank our community for the support and time that it's taken in to build it and construct it for us.
So we've been fortunate enough to get to play on this new turf field. When I played in high school, we had to play on a grass field where it's really, really hard to get the ball to move where you want it to. On here, you get so much more speed, and it makes the game a lot quicker, and it makes them play at a higher level. I was able to get into this position and open up this whole new realm of girls who most of them had not even played a sport. So it's really fun to get those girls to come out here and get to experience playing on a team, because it just makes it so much fun to have girls who are like, oh, I never played a sport before, get to come out. And that wouldn't be possible without the bond. And without all of these improvements to the school. It's crazy walking around, seeing the new cafeteria and how the gym is turning out. It's going to be really nice for the sports programs here, and especially for the girls field hockey team.
Our new cafeteria is awesome. The workstations, we have some new appliances. They're helping us to do our jobs quicker. They have Papa Murphy's Pizza now. When they walk into the cafeteria, it's all new. The tables and chairs are beautiful, and when they walk through to get their food, it feels more like a college experience. And so I think they're really going to enjoy it.
It was very, very cool to be a part of the process of getting to plan the new building. Obviously, we needed the new building, and the community supported us in doing the new building, and not just for the science. Science happened to be a priority, which we were very, very, very fortunate, and we have an amazing facility because of the support of the community. Red Bluff High School is becoming a cornerstone of our community again. It always has been, but now we are going to be leading and sending these students off into the real world with real skills, and they have the facilities to be able to actually think in terms of real world problems and finding real world solutions. And I'm excited about the future here at Red Bluff High School.
We hope you have enjoyed the little trip down memory lane. But the improvements here at Red Bluff High School are not done. We are hopeful that the remainder of the improvements identified in the master plan will be completed in 3 years. Of course, all of this would not have been possible without the support of the Red Bluff community. Thank you to all our staff, students, citizens, businesses, and agencies who continue to support our schools and the Measure J projects. Together, we are providing our students a great place and an environment to learn. Let's keep the momentum going, and go Spartans!